travel is one of the most commonly shared fears in the entire world, but you're much more likely to die in a car accident than you are in a plane crash. Unless, of course, you fly Malaysian Airlines, then you're completely fucked. So I thought I'd put together a list of a few tips so you don't lose your shit next time you need to fly. Always sit in the emergency row. Now this may seem counterintuitive because when you sit in an emergency row, you're asked by the flight attendant, are you willing to help during an emergency? Of course everyone always says yes, but here's the trick. If there is an emergency where you need to help countless strangers to save their lives, you just get the fuck out of that plane as quickly as possible. Sure, countless people may die because of you, but at least you had extra legroom. Airports can be a very daunting place on their own, so make sure you arrive 5, 6, 7 hours early to really get to know the place. This way you can sit, relax, enjoy the sights, and perhaps even have a nice $65 meal for one at one of the many fantastic restaurants that the airport has to offer. And why not, for a real multicultural experience, visit the toilet. I guarantee you've never experienced anything like it. It's like the fucking Kokoda Trail in there. It's fucked. Feeling a bit nervous before you get on the plane? Why not say a quick prayer? It doesn't matter what God you're praying to. You're not even praying for a safe trip. You're just praying that your bags that you've left with the baggage handlers don't get completely fucked during the flight. Let's face it, baggage handlers are known for doing dodgy things to people's bags. Do I mean they're going to tear apart your bag and look at all your things? Sort of, but more so, I mean they're probably going to have a sexual relationship with a pair of your dirty underpants that you've stowed away in a corner of a bag. These people are creepy people. And you may be thinking, they won't do anything to my bag. Well, you know who else had that attitude? When it's time to go through security, don't be alarmed at the security guards and their general shit attitude towards life itself. It's not their fault, they're not even angry at you. A little known fact is that all airport security guards have a congenital birth defect that doesn't allow them to smile or have any sense of joy at anything in their lives. In fact, trying to make a security guard at the airport smile just makes it worse. And definitely, don't fucking make any jokes about bombs, alright? It's bad enough getting through an airport with a beard. Airports and bomb jokes are like Pauline Hanson and people who aren't from the Western world. They just don't fucking mix. Why don't you grab yourself something to eat on the plane? If you've got a spare $38.50, you can grab yourself a small can of Pringles to settle that queasy stomach, and make sure you hit on the flight attendant as much as possible. You'd hate for her to go through a day at work without experiencing harassment from some creep like you, dickhead. If you need to visit the lavatory on the plane, make sure you do so while the drinks cart is in the middle of the walkway. This way you'll make an extremely quick trip to take your gurns and then come back and enjoy the rest of the flight. And I'm sure you'll have a lovely smile from one of your friendly flight attendants because you're not getting in their way at all. And you're certainly not pissing off everyone on the entire plane with your stupid fucking shenanigans. Sit your fucking ass down. Make sure you take in all the amazing sights that the obviously flat earth has to offer. Are you sitting next to a stranger on the plane? Someone you've never met? What are you gonna do if you get a little bit hungry? I'll tell you what you're gonna fucking do. You're gonna chew their fucking ear off for the entire flight. People really love that. Why don't you join the Mile High Club? Is one of your goals in life to have sexual intercourse in an aeroplane toilet? Sure it is. Why not? Sounds like a great time. Can you not wait to get home to the Gold Coast with that chick who you've just taken to the Philippines to pay an exorbitant amount of money just to get her lips done? Why don't you root her in the airplane toilet? It's a perfectly good idea. There's not like there's kids or families aboard. Just fucking go and put one through her. Why the fuck not? YOLO, etc. Just be careful you don't pop her new lips because they can be used as a flotation device in case of a water landing. Spend the extra money and get legroom. If you're like me, a tall motherfucker, or you're like former me, a fat motherfucker, then listen, spend the money and get the legroom. You're gonna fucking need it. Unless you want your knees up around your ears like an Olympic diver, spend the money. Especially if you're gonna cheap out and fly a budget airlines, not naming any names, Jetstar. You're gonna be fucked. If it's more than an hour flight, it's fucked. Trust me, it's fucked. Is there any other way to describe that? No, it's completely fucked. Spend your money wisely, ladies and gentlemen. During a flight, you may encounter some bumps or some noises that you didn't expect. But never fear, these are completely normal. Unless they're not, in which case, you're probably going to die. It's time to leave some voicemails to your family. When a plane finally lands, it's important, very fucking important, to applaud the captain for the job that he has done, safely transporting these people through the air. A common known fact is that aeroplane captains are very nervous creatures. They're always seeking people's approval. And you know what? If you don't clap when you land, they probably won't be able to sleep that night, and they will inevitably fly the next day with fatigue. And that group of people who are flying with this tired captain, who all he was doing was seeking the approval of the passengers that he safely flew through the air at 900 kilometers an hour. The fatigue that he experienced will become too much and he will crash. And all of the lives that are lost will be on your head. It will be your fault. All because you were too selfish not to applaud the captain when you landed. You motherfucker. G'day guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's @TheButtsman. Get on that shit. There's stuff every single day. It's just quality content. Oh my God, I can't believe it. So modest, fucking good on me. Peace in the Middle East. Be a good motherfucker. Appreciate the shit out of you guys. Bye.